As they should. As simple as that. People should be in their head about exactly what the fuck you're doing with your life because you're done dealing with bullshit. You're done. Like te cansaste. Right? That ship has sailed. Like, see, if you don't like my energy, vete a la pinche verga, mamon. Vete a la pinche verga. Right? And that's what's coming out very strongly. Look, even the flame is dancing. He's agreeing with me, right? Like they can go fuck themselves. Well, it was dancing, but maybe he doesn't even like that language. But yeah, I gotta chill. But that's what's coming out. Like you really have people wondering what happened, why you made these changes. You made these changes. You're trying to create these changes to become a better version of yourself. Become better for yourself, right? And now that's triggering people. That's making people mad. Why? Because you no longer want to stay stuck in the same outcomes and the same loops, and you're really, really trying to hard to put yourself in a situation donde te vale verga todo lo demás. Means you don't give a flying F about everything else. Right? And that's coming out very, very strongly as of this moment in time. And this could be about a past friend, past family members, a past lover. It could be about the same freaking thing, right? But that's specifically what's coming out. That's specifically what I'm channeling at the moment. And that's coming out of exactly, exactly. Look at this. Look at this. The Seven of Wands right here and the Six of Wands. You're going to make sure to fight and move away while being quiet. Silence is key. Silence, that's your biggest weapon because you're moving on to calmer waters. You're moving on to something more calm to find that proper self love or create that new beginning of love for yourself, right? And that's bothering people. Six of Wands reverse. People think because you carry that energy, people think because you're focusing on yourself, that makes you very conceited. Because the Six of Wands reverse, people are jealous on how you're moving now. People are mad on how you're going about it. But the thing about it is that you did let a lot of people step all over you. You did let a lot of people's energy bother you, and that's not something you want to deal with any longer. Like honestamente, like estás frustrado, estás frustrada, you're frustrated, right? Because it's like, what do you want me to do? Like, what do you want me to do? You were the one that walked away. Like, what do you want me to do? You were the one that put me in a spot where I had to pick myself, and now you're mad that I'm picking myself? Right? And that's coming out very, very strongly as of this moment. Exactly. Temperance. You're moving away from places that bring you unbalance, and you're specifically fighting to create that new beginning for yourself. And I guess that has people bothered. That has people bothered because you're moving in silence. You're more focused on moving towards something that you can create, fighting for something that will bring you balance, and you slowly and surely moving away from conflict, right? And that has people triggered. Like, and it's mind boggling. It's fucking astonishing because they put you there in the first place. Así de pinche simple. Así de simple, right? That's what's coming out. And look, you're moving towards fulfillment. Nueve de vasos. Nueve de vasos. You're moving towards fulfillment, right? And matter of fact, you're doing it in a very, very selfish way. And I like that. The reason being is because the Queen of Pentacles reverse does signify somebody knocking you out of your power, but it also does signify being selfish for yourself and becoming in your power. Being selfish on yourself and choosing to invest in you instead of investing in others, right? You guys saw how that flew off. If some of you guys just choose to cut someone off, they're pissed because the King of Swords. This is a very unintelligent man or unintelligent person that wants to be in control, and when control is taken away, they get mad. So if you just cut off an air sign specifically, because the King of Swords reverse is an air sign. If you specifically chose to cut off an air sign or a very unintelligent person that doesn't know how to communicate with you, and you're picking yourself now, that specific person is mad. That specific person is pissed, right? The Empress. So I feel like what led to this new beginning for yourself that you are created creating, or I feel like what's leading to this, or what's making this happen, was the fact that you were not experiencing a lot of growth and a lot of change in places that you knew for a fact would not be able to provide that for you. The Empress reverse does come back as a jealous female, or a very selfish, arrogant female. So a lot of people are specifically viewing you as selfish or arrogant for doing that. A lot of people, it doesn't even matter if you're a guy or a woman, they're viewing you as selfish, as arrogant for finally picking yourself, right? And it's mind-boggling because you're moving away from conflict. The Five of Wands, you're moving away from battles. You're moving away from conflict. That's where you want to go. You're headed towards stability. You're headed towards not having problems. That's what you want. You just don't want problems. Like, you're done with that shit, right? Y honestamente, le molesta, cabrones. Les molesta. Les molesta que honestamente te estés escogiendo a ti misma o a ti mismo. Es que son bien culeros. I usually don't speak Spanish, pero son bien pinche culeros. Like, they're really some cucks. Sorry for that heavy language. I should not be talking like that. But let's be fully honest. Like, you cannot bring someone to the brim of frustration. You cannot push someone away and then expect that person to stay. Right? Y por eso digo que son culeros. Right? Y honestamente, like, I understand your frustration. Like, I really, really do. Because, like, are you really... It's because that's what they would do if they were in your spot. Like, that's what they would do if the roles were reversed. Instead of growing, they would be complaining, talking shit. They would be complaining and talking... They would be complaining and just drenching in sadness, or drenching in anger if the roles were reversed, right? So they're basically pushing or trying to understand why you're not feeling that way. But you're not feeling that way because why? Why should I feel that way? Right? Like, I'm not gonna ponder and wonder why you left. I'm gonna move the fuck on. And now you have them upset. Exactly. The King of Wands reverse comes out again. The way that I see in the King of Swords, the way that I see the King of Wands reverse, it's a very short-tempered male, right? A very short-tempered male, and they could even be short, right? 5-6 kings, they have a short temper, and that's coming from me because I'm a 5-6 king with Aries moon. So that should tell you all you need to know about me, right? We have Libra, and you're focused on your balance, and then we have the number 7. We have exactly healing, and that's number 19. So that could be your birthday or the people's birthday. And then we have Taurus, sisterhood. It could also be old friends, like you have old people on their head about you. And then we have Virgo, justice, number 6, right? So a lot of you guys could be dealing with a Virgo, Taurus, Libra, or you could be those zodiac signs, but those specific people could also be upset that now you're moving on, now you're moving forward, and you're no longer in a place where you feel stuck without them. And I'm proud of you for that. I really, really fucking am. Los tienes emputados. Los tienes emputados porque honestamente les vales verga. No, perdón. Los tienes emputados porque honestamente valen verga. Y ellos saben que valen verga. There's nothing special about them. Cuídense. Los quiero mucho.